Hello and welcome to the latest Lukozer retro game review video, and for this one it is Barbarian from Palace Software, and we have the demo mode going, and you all know this game, you certainly should because I've already reviewed the Commodore 64 version. As you can see, the Amiga version, graphically it is better, although the characters aren't exactly high definition. They do look better than the Commodore 64 versions, but not by a vast amount. But background graphics, along with the graphics on the two snakes either side, are certainly improved. But where it really is a huge improvement is in the sound effects. The sounds are all sampled from the film Red Sonja, which I know it was Bridget Nielsen in the title character. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger was also in it. It was either him or Stallone. I think it was Schwarzenegger, because I have seen the film, and if it had Stallone in it I wouldn't have bothered. So anyway, in fact the samples all come from one particular scene in the film, and it's a scene that's fairly near the beginning. Anyway, one other area where I think this certainly is an improvement on all other versions is at the death scene, which you've just seen there. It actually looks like the player is kicking away the dead body of the defeated opponent. In all the other ones, although they put that animation in, it wasn't really done all that well. Anyway, let's get a game underway then. So that's loading up. I found that the AI opponents in this game were a lot trickier than any other version. So anyway, I am the bloke with the grey top, and I tend to stick to the same strategy all the time. It doesn't always work, but well, at the moment it's working, and that is to get the opponent into a corner, or as far to the side as I can, and try and keep him there. However, it does not seem to be working. I went for the flying head chop. It's also not really a good idea to keep using the same move over and over again. The trouble is, in this game you find yourself frequently getting into that habit of doing that, which is not a good idea. Killed by a headbutt. Oh, that's the way to go. So the music is pretty sparse, and it is just that drum rhythm, but I think it adds a great atmosphere to it. It makes it sound like, rather primeval and rather, well, barbaric, which of course is the whole idea. I mean, it is, two barbarians literally hacking each other to pieces. I mean, I think the game is fantastic. I've always been a fan of this. I thought the 64 version was great. I think the Amiga version is just fantastic, and it's not flawless. It does have some issues. I say that graphically, it's on the characters, it's not exactly state of the art. But then again, I mean, this game is pretty old. I'm pretty sure the Amiga version of this came out in '87, so it was one of the earlier Amiga releases. Oh, stayed up too long. Right, so it's okay, I was just about to say it's all square, but well, now it is. Right, so here we go then. Let's go for the headshot. There we go. I do like the squelching sound as the head hits the floor there when it's being kicked away by the goblin. So right, here we go with the third opponent, and this is where I start to struggle. I say that as if I haven't been struggling already. On the Commodore 64 version, I distinctly remember that the third opponent, you could nearly always get him with by doing the flying neck chop straight away. And although it never works on the Amiga, I always still try it. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I'm making a right fuck up of this. Have I actually landed a hit on him? Yes, now. I think it's safe to say I'm not going to win this one. Okay, I've actually landed 2 hits on him. Oh, I thought I was going to fucking have him then. Damn it, mistimed the headbutt. This move I don't use very often, but I mean it is quite a useful one. But you have to be pretty close to him. Oh, bollocks. Fucked it. He only needs one more hit and then that's me down, so there you go, I got killed by getting kicked. So there you go. I mean, we've seen it all before, because I mean, as I say, I've already done the Commodore 64 version, and Barbarian is a classic game. It's well known, and you can actually enter your name by the keyboard, but you can't delete it if you accidentally put it in lowercase. So I give this game 9 out of 10. It has immense replayability, and if you're playing it in a 2-player game, you'll often find yourself playing this for fucking hours on end, just trying to beat the shit out of each other, and it's pretty good stuff. And like I say, I think the Amiga version is the best. The Atari ST version is pretty much identical, so there's probably a good chance that this is an ST port, but in this case it's an ST port that was worth doing, because it's, you know, it's just really well done. So there you go, that's Barbarian from Palace for the Commodore Amiga, 9 out of 10. That brings this video to an end, and we will see you at the next one.